guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time celebrating Hari Raya with your family this year. And yes, Hari Raya is a month long, so I know the celebration still goes on. Now, over the past week, I realized some of you have requested for me to do an episode in this leftover series of repurposing Kuah Kacang. Now, I'm going to be sharing exactly that with you this week. We're going to be repurposing Kuah Kacang into a really nice, wholesome dish that can stand alone by itself without the satays, okay? Alright, so here we have our leftover Kuah Kacang or peanut sauce. Yeah, it's usually served with satay, yeah, and also served together with ketupat or rather, rice cakes. And the taste of it is savory, sweet, rich, spicy, very, very aromatic. A lot of ground nuts goes into this, and it's rich on itself, and it's served usually as a dip. But today we're going to take this lovely sauce and turn it into a dish by itself together with proteins on the inside, okay? Now, first of all, what we're going to do, here I have some chicken. Yeah, so we're going to take the Kuah Kacang that you are very familiar with and turn it into a dish that has chicken on the inside. But flavor profile wise, I'm going to add something to it that will bring it to a whole new different level, which is pineapples. Yeah, so we're going to have this sweet, sort of fruity, rich, nice combination of texture from the chicken, from the ground nuts that's inside, all coming together, and I believe it's going to be something that's delicious. Okay, first off, our chicken. So I'm going to be marinating this chicken with a little bit of turmeric powder, sort of very similar to your ayam goreng kunyit kind of a recipe for the chicken. Very standard, very basic. Yeah, turmeric powder in, salt goes in. Give this chicken a good mix around. All right, we're gonna let this sit for a bit and marinate away. Now what we're gonna do, heat up a little bit of oil in a wok. All right, so these are some really nice sweet pineapples that I've diced up. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fry these pineapples. And by frying the pineapples, you're caramelizing the sugars inside the pineapples, and you're also allowing it to soften. All right, so now you see that the pineapples are starting to brown up. We're just going to add in some water. Nice. You can smell the fragrance, that sweet fragrance of pineapple. Yeah, and that's exactly what we want. So we're just going to braise the pineapple a little bit more to further soften them up. All right, so now that the pineapple is nice and softened, we're going to add in our Kuah Kacang or peanut sauce. There we go, nice. Stir this together, and the reason why I left a little bit more liquid inside is because I want the chicken to continue to braise in this Kuah Kacang, yeah, after I fried them first, yeah, and also we want it a bit saucier because the Kuah Kacang at its natural state can be quite thick. Okay, I'll move this to a smaller flame, and now we're gonna start frying our chicken. There we go, nice. Now, a thing to note is we're not frying this chicken all the way through. Yeah, we're just pre-frying it so that it gets a nice sort of crust on the outside, and we will continue to cook it inside the Kuah Kacang. You want the oil to be really hot so you can fry it quickly without the chicken being overcooked and dry. All right, so this chicken is done. Just going to remove all these chicken bits. Now, what has happened here to our peanut sauce, yeah, while we're frying the chicken, is I've allowed it to slowly braise under really low heat so that the flavors of the peanut sauce and the pineapple can marry together nicely. Yeah, now I'm going to add in all these chicken pieces into this delicious peanut sauce and continue to allow it to braise so that the chicken can cook all the way through and soften at the same time. Give it a good mix around. You can see now that the sauce is quite thin, yeah, but by allowing it to braise for a good 10-15 minutes, number one, will allow the chicken to cook through, and number two, will bring all those flavors together from the chicken, the peanut sauce, the pineapples, and marry them all together. All right, so now the gravy of the chicken has thickened up really nicely, the peanut sauce, and we've given it a good 10-12 minutes. The chicken is now fully cooked through. We want to give this a little taste. You get this nice savouriness, rich, because it's kuah kacang peanut sauce, it's nice and rich, but at the same time you get this hint of fruitiness to it. It's absolutely delicious. Now we're gonna serve it out. Got a little bit of garnish, some coriander and some chilies, just to make it look nice and pretty, you know what I mean? There we go on the top. And ladies and gentlemen, this is done. That smell. I personally absolutely love peanut sauce. I love kuah kacang, and together with chicken, and the inspiration actually behind putting pineapples inside kuah kacang comes from a version of satay that's served in Malacca. The kuah of the satay is nice and sweet, not by adding sugar, but by adding fruits like pineapples, like a little bit of star fruit inside to give that nice fruitiness to it. So as you're eating this, you can imagine having bursts of sweet pineapples inside, and it's absolutely appetizing. All right, so now it's time for a little taste test. Get a little bit of the pineapple in, so you get that burst of pineapple flavor. I'm a happy man. Really, the flavors come together so well. For those of you who requested for me to do this kuah kacang leftover recipe, please try this recipe. It's absolutely delicious. It opens your mind to what kuah kacang can be. And also, you can have this together with rice, you can have it together with rice cakes, you can have it together with lemang, or even just plain old white bread. You know how as kids we always used to love to dip white bread into chicken curry? Try dipping it into this. It's absolutely fantastic. Now guys, you guys know that I get all my groceries delivered to me by Happy Fresh, so check out the link below in the description, download the app and get your first order incentives. Alright guys, if you think this video has added value to you, if you enjoyed this recipe, please do click the like and subscribe button, not forgetting the little notification bell on the side so that you get an update whenever we have a new video out for you guys. Take care, continue to have a great celebration with your family, and I'll see you again next week. Take care. Something else, man. I mean, pineapple, peanuts, chicken. I can just have this just like that. Get a little bit of coriander in so you get this nice freshness.